OMG. I have got all 15 of these books earlier today at a charity shop for just £7.50. Possibly the best deal I have ever got in my years of collecting Who merchandise. So, let's get started. Hello, YouTube Gallifrey here, and welcome to a gigantic book haul. Now, earlier today I got 15 books for £7.50 at a second-hand bookstore. I got a mixture of Decide Your Destinies, new series novels, and Target novelizations. So, all these books for 50p each, and I am going to start with a Decide Your Destiny book, which is The Crystal Snare by Richard Dungworth. This is 5th in Decide Your Destiny range. I've now collected 6 out of the 10 books in the range. I do like Decide Your Destinies, you feel like you're actually in the story. Here's the back. This was originally $4.99, so technically I could have got 2 of these for the price of 20 books I've got today. Now, moving on to another Decide Your Destiny, we do have Second Skin by Richard Dungworth. This is 10th in the range. Sorry, it's a range out of 12 Decide Your Destiny books. Didn't notice that. So, moving on to new series novels, we do have a Matt Smith novel, which is Apollo 13. By Justin Richards. Why am I saying Apollo 13? Apollo 23. Getting a bit confused. Here's the back. This was originally $5.99, 50p. And there's inside. So, moving on to The King's Dragon. Now, The King's Dragon is sort of a parody of The King's Demons, a 5th Doctor story. Well, not a parody, but have just adapted the title. $5.99 originally again. Now moving on to another Matt Smith book, we have got Nuclear Time by Ollie Smith. Don't like the cover that much. Well, I do, but I don't like this, whatever it is. Freaks me out. There's the back and the spine. Now, some of these books aren't in the best of conditions. You can expect that because they're second hand. Now, moving on to The Pirate Loop, the 10th Doctor story. Here's the back. If you want to pause it, please do. Doctor logo. And it was originally $5.99. Now, moving on to Target novelizations. We have got a first Doctor Target, which is The Space Museum. Now, the Space Museum has a very famous cover. This cover appears a lot. Mainly because of the first Doctor being like this. People like it. People don't like the story that much, but people like the book more than the actual TV story. Here's the back. If you want to read it, please do. So, moving on to a third Doctor Target, which is Doctor Who and the Carnival of Monsters by Terrance Dicks. Now, this book isn't in the greatest of conditions. It was actually worse than it was. It had a coffee stain here. The spine was filthy. I've just cleared it up. See, it's already a bit damaged in the corner. Looking at the back, there's the blurb. If you want to pause it, please do. It was originally 70p, so I got a discount on this. That's good. Now moving on to another Third Doctor story, we have Doctor Who and the Green Death by Malcolm Hulke. Now I do like the Green Death, it's number 29 in the range. Here's the back, if you want to pause it please do. Now moving on to another Third Doctor target novel, which is Doctor Who, The Monster of Peladon. That features the Ice Warriors. Now moving on to another target novel, which is a second Doctor target novel. This is Doctor Who and the Web of Fear. I do love the Web of Fear. A lot of people, when they watch the Web of Fear on DVD, with the telesnaps being for episode 3, they actually revert to reading this. Might do that, try it out. A Yeti on the front cover. And here's the back if you want to have a quick read. Or pause it, but you can read it as long as you want. Here's the original prices. So, moving on to another second Doctor target novel, we have got The Highlanders by Gerry Davies. Now this story really does need to be found because it is the second Doctor's first proper adventure. Here is the back if you want to read it. And here's a bit more of the back and the spine, which I do like. I like the bold letters. It's number 90 in the range. Now moving on to another target novel, we do have The Massacre by Long Girotti. Now getting these target novels today has doubled my target novel collection, so that's good. Now The Massacre, it features 2 Doctors and it's based in France. I think it is. From 1966, and it is also known as the Massacre of St. Bartholomew's Eve, I think. There's the back if you want to have a quick pause. It's a lot smaller print. Oh, moving on to a Third Doctor target novel, we do have Doctor Who and the Planet of the Daleks by Terrance Dicks. Now, I'm not that fond of Planet of Daleks. It is a bit of a letdown after Frontier in Space, but here's the back if you want to have a quick pause. So now, onto the final target novel and the final book of this haul, we do have Doctor Who and the Zarbi by Bill Strutton. Now this is quite thick, this. It's the 73rd in the range, and this is the best, well this book's in the most, well this book's in the best condition out of the lot. Here's the back if you want to have a read. It was originally $150, but I got it for a third of the price. Goodbye.